AI in Windows 11 is becoming more of a problem than a solution. For some reason, Microsoft has decided to integrate AI into almost every part of the system. Many users, even those who use artificial intelligence daily and appreciate its benefits, are starting to view AI features in Windows as a flaw, or just another way for Microsoft to track user behavior. Those who value their privacy are increasingly looking for a way to completely remove or disable AI options. In this video, we will talk about two ways you can do this. Shutup 10++ is a free program we already talked about, which primarily serves to disable tracking, telemetry, and prevent the collection of data about your location, app usage, and similar things. However, the latest version of Shutup 10++ gives you the ability to configure AI options within Windows. After you download the program from the official website, and the link will be in the video description, install it and launch the application, you will first see options for configuring privacy, applications, web browsers, and similar settings. Of course, the best option is to go through all these settings yourself and configure everything exactly as you prefer, but the program also offers the option to choose one of three predefined settings. When you click on Actions, you will see these options: Apply only recommended settings, Recommended and somewhat recommended settings, and Apply all settings. Before applying any of these options, it is recommended that you first select Create a System Restore Point, so you can restore everything to its original state if you want to for any reason. The program provides the ability to configure settings separately for current user, for the entire computer, local machine, and at the end of this segment we have the Copilot option. When we click on it, we will get the ability to configure AI options within Windows. At least one Copilot application is installed and can be used. This segment indicates that Microsoft Copilot is integrated within some Windows applications, such as Microsoft Office 365. If you want to remove Copilot from these applications and only use it within a web browser, all you need to do is click Remove button. The Copilot functionality is activated and data can be recorded. This segment essentially gives you the ability to deactivate Copilot functionality within Windows, as well as recall, which is certainly the most controversial Windows AI option. When recall is active, it takes screenshots of the entire screen every few seconds. The basic idea behind this AI feature is to enable users to go back in time, meaning to see exactly what you were doing on your computer, to see passwords you used, text you type, which programs you ran, and similar things. However, this represents a major security risk. If someone gains access to your computer, they can gain unauthorized access to that data. To disable this, all you need to do is click the Disable button. The last option in this segment gives you the ability to delete all data that Recall has collected if it was enabled. In my case, it wasn't, which is why I have the message "No locally stored data was found." But if Recall was enabled on your computer, you can delete all data by clicking the Securely Erase button, which will be available in that case. The second free and open source application you can use to remove AI options from Windows is RemoveWindowsAI. The program or script is launched by running PowerShell as administrator and then entering a command that you can find on RemoveWindowsAI GitHub page. The link will be in the video description. When you visit the website, you will see multiple options, so choose the one that suits you best. I will choose the first option on the list, which is Launch with UI. After we enter the command in PowerShell, when the program launches, you will see all available options. By default, all options are checked, but of course, if you want to keep any of these options, just uncheck it. The advantage of this program or script is that it gives you the ability to remove registry keys that are associated with AI options, and also allows you to prevent the reinstallation of AI options with the next Windows update. If you are not sure what some of these options do, you can get a brief description for any option by clicking on the question mark next to that option. The two options that aren't checked by default, which I would recommend you to activate by clicking on the slider, are Revert Mode and Backup Mode. Revert Mode allows you to restore to the original state those options that aren't destructive, meaning options that are deactivated, hidden, or modified, while Backup Mode enables complete restoration to the original state of all modified options. Of course, you can, if you want, activate both options and later use the one that suits you best. The commands that enable activation of Revert and Backup Mode can also be found on the RemoveWindowsAI GitHub page if you need them. After you check all the options you want and uncheck those you want to keep, all you need to do is click the Apply button. When the program activates and the scripts begin to execute, in PowerShell you will be able to track everything that is happening, meaning you will get a display of the scripts that are being executed. When the process is successfully completed, it will be necessary to restart your computer. As we already mentioned, if after removing AI options from Windows, you change your mind for any reason, all you need to do is copy the command to restore to the original state, run PowerShell as administrator, enter the command, and press enter. Feel free to leave any suggestions, questions, or ideas for future video content in the comments. Thanks to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I hope you find it useful or at least informative.